so these will be your range of motion exercises. We're going to start from the top and work our way down to the bottom. Alright, so first we start with our head. We're just going to do 10 of each. So from here, we just go from here, we'll just go up and down. 1, 2, 3, 5. Just make sure when you're doing this, you're not tipping your body backwards and you're trying to stretch your chin up towards the ceiling. Okay, so we're just going to do 10 of these. Okay. And then we're going to stay with the head. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to tilt it from side to side. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from here and just tip it. And what you're going to do is you're going to try to touch your ear to your shoulder. So again, it's 1, 2, and what we're going to try not to do is don't do this. Right? Keep nice and still. All you're going to do is your head. I'm going to do 10 of these. And it's okay if you can't do a really big motion. If you can only do this, that is fine too. So just a little bit is fine too. You're just going to try to see if you can get that. Get the ear down to the shoulders. Okay, and now we get to twist our head, and same thing. We're not going to twist our body. Nice and square. I'm just going to turn. Like so. So, just turn again. That's 10. So next we're just going to do our shoulders. So when we do our shoulders, we're just going to have our arms and we're just going to spin them, throw them in a circle. Not very fast, but in both directions. So the first one, we'll bring it forward and back. Right, forward and back. And every single time I'm trying to make big circles. So I'm trying to stretch as far forward as I can without twisting my body. Just stretch. So if you take a side look, from here, just stretch, stretch, backwards without twisting. Try to keep it from stretching, like so. Just gonna keep going for 10 circles. 9, 10, and then we're gonna go the other way. So from here. 1, and same thing, we get to the back here, don't twist, just keep nice and straight, like so, reach back, and then reach up as high as you can. Right? If you can't reach all the way back here, that is fine. If you can only reach till here, that is fine. So if you can only reach here, then your circle will look more like this. And that's okay too. Right? Okay, the other side now, so first one, we're going to stretch forward, same thing. 1, 2, 3, and if you're doing this first thing in the morning or when your body's pretty cold, it'll be pretty normal to hear your shoulders and joints crackling a little bit, but they'll go away once everything gets a little smoother. There we go, another way. Okay, So after we've done these, we're going to do the elbows, and we're just going to spin the elbows. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to raise the elbow up, like so, okay? And then we're just going to spin it in a circle. Keep the elbow in the same place, and then what we're going to do is just do circles. Right, and again, make sure you don't push it forward. Make sure you're like so, as much as possible. And we're just going to do circles, like so. Alright, so we're not trying to do this. It's nice and solid, nice and stable. Okay, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to go the other way, so down first, and up, 2, okay, so once that's done, now it should be a little bit sore. Might be a little tired up here, but that's okay. We're just going to kind of do little tiny circles, shake it out, shake the hands, move them around. And then the other side, same thing. We're going to have them up here, 90 degrees. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to go up first. So from here, just going to go up and down, up and down, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't rush them, alright? 8, 9, and 10. There's no need to rush. Just getting the joints going. So going the other way now. There we go, and then again, shake the hands out. Shoulders might be getting a little tired. And here comes a little tricky one, so we're going to do the shoulders and upper torso. So what we're going to do is just stand nice and straight, and what we're going to do is just going to try to wobble the shoulders in a circle. So from here, it's almost like you're doing this, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop one side, front, and circles. So it's almost like we're pulling the chest in, and we're pushing the chest out. Pushing the chest in, pushing the chest out. So we're getting the shoulder girdle moving, and a little bit of the thoracic. Okay, so from here, remember, chest out, turn, and then chest in, and turn. Chest out and turn, chest in and turn. Okay, so we're going to do 10 in one direction. And then we're going to go the other direction. And this one we're going to try to just focus on only moving your shoulders and chest up and down. So we're only moving this section here. So there, right, we're not wobbling the hips yet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that should be nice and loose. This should open up the chest a little bit, open up your thoracic, open up the rib cage, make it a little bit easier to breathe since we've been moving the shoulder girdle back and forth. Alright, next one will be really easy, just the hips. So again, we're going to stand here, we're just going to wiggle your hips. So we're just going to do circles, you know. 1, 2, and again, don't rush them. Just trying to get everything moving, right? Trying to get the joints nice and loosened up so that we can start doing exercise. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're trying to keep the feet nice and stable, right? So I'm not lifting my feet off the ground. I'm keeping them nice and flat. 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now that we've got that done, now we're going down to the legs. The legs, there's a few more exercises. You might get a little tired doing this one. Right, so the first one we're going to do is we're going to go up on our tippy toes. If you can't balance on one foot, then make sure you have something to hold on to, a table, maybe a chair, right? Or maybe even if you have a treadmill, then the side of the treadmill, right? But I'm just going to hold on to the side of my climbing wall. So from here, I'm just going to go up on my tippy toe. Okay? And I'm just going to take my other leg. I'm going to pull my toes all the way up. And then I'm just going to do circles. Right? Big circles with my knee nice and straight. I'm just going to make sure that I'm still on my tippy toes on the other side. 9, 10. Right? So this one, what we did was we went out first and then came in. Right? So we're going to do the same thing with the other leg. I'm just going to turn around so they can see what it looks like from behind. So again, from here, right, we're going to be doing the left leg this time. So up, right, and the same thing, we're going to go outwards before we come out. So from here on the tippy toes, and the other leg that you're going to be swinging, you're going to be pulling the toes up, push outwards and forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Right, and just kind of do this. Right, so just loosen the legs up, and then you're going to come back to swinging the left leg again. Okay. Yep. So we're going to come back and we're going to swing the right leg again. So what we're going to do again is go up on our tippy toes, and remember just now we went outwards. This time we're going to go forwards. So we're going to go forwards and around. And around. 3, 4. So remember, toes, pull them up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, and then down. Kind of relax the other leg again. Then you're going to turn back around again. So now we're going to go up. Right, and then we're going to pull the left leg off the ground now. Right, so from here, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So now if your legs are a little bit tired, it's a good time to go just kind of walk around. Just do like 20 steps, so 10 per side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And just try to do with high knees, right? Try to get those knees nice and high. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right, so after we've done these ones, now we're going to do the back. Right, so back here, just put our hands back here. If you're not able to do that, then we can hold on to something or lean onto something. And then what we're going to do is just going to bring the knee up like so. Right? 2, 3. So if we go from back here, it'll be 7. And just so remember, this one, we're trying to kick our bum. So you're not doing this, don't let the knee do that. Right, so from here, right, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right, so now we've got everything except the ankles and toes. So what we're going to do with the ankles and toes now is just really, really simple. Right, all we're going to do is we're just going to spin them in a circle and the other way. In a circle. Right, and then what we're going to do is you're going to take your toes and we're just going to stretch the toes a little bit. So from here, we're just going to step backwards with this foot, and then we'll stretch it by pushing a little bit weight on the toes and just bending it. Okay? And then we're going to go the other way, roll it forward, and gently roll so that the toes are rolling. Okay, so same thing, push and roll, push and roll. And don't push super hard on this. All we're trying to do is just making the toes nice and loose. Now we're stretching them. Make sure that you're not putting all of your weight just on one toe. Make sure that you're relaxing the foot and you're pushing all the toes. So we're stretching all the toes. We're going to do 10 of those. Okay? Okay, so I've just changed the angle so that we have nice and close, and I'll be doing the other leg. So what we're just going to be doing now is, so remember, we're just going to be spinning the ankles in one direction, just pointing the toes and turning. Eight, 9, 10, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And so now we're just going to do the stretch rolling. So what we're going to be doing now is, so from here, I'm just going to step backwards like so. And what I'm going to do is just gently push some weight down like so. So that it bends right at the toes. Okay, right here. Just here. So breathe. And then what we're going to do from here is just roll it really gently like so. And bend. Right, see how I'm bending the same thing? So bend. Okay, relax. Back here. And push. Stretch. Okay, and same thing like so. 2. Right, I'm not jamming down on it. I'm just gently rolling some weight on it to stretch the top of my foot. Right, I'm just going to do it from the other side so that you can see. So same thing here. So here, there. And that's 6 of them. 7, 8, 9, and 10.